What is going on, Angry Gaming World? It is Mongme here, back with another commentary. And I'd just like to thank the Angry Spanish guy for letting us put up commentaries like this and put up clips and from all different games and yeah. So I'm back with a Modern Warfare 3 commentary. I've been changing it up a little bit. I've been using guns that I would rarely ever use if I was playing in the first few months. I'd be using like the MP7 and stuff like that. But to keep it fresh and to keep it cool, I've started using guns that I probably would not ever use. And this is the L86 LSW. And this thing is an absolute beast when you put thermal and grip on. There is barely any recoil whatsoever. It is just like a laser gun. It is amazing. Anyway, today I want to talk about my history with broken bones. Now, I'm 15, and it's a pretty crazy story about how many broken bones I've had. It's ridiculous. It all started off, I was 3 years old, and I fell off a slippery slide. And I broke my arm when I was 3 years old, and I can't remember much about it other than I did fall off a slippery slide. But then I was in Australia we call it primary school, but in America you would call it elementary school. I was in elementary school, and in Australia we've got a sport called rugby league. It's basically like gridiron, but the rules are fairly different, like a lot different. You don't stop after each play, you just keep going, and you got like 5 tackles. And there's like no helmets and no padding, nothing like that. Look it up on YouTube, just type in rugby league, it's an awesome sport. Anyway, we're playing touch rugby league, or touch football, so we weren't tackling, it was just like a tip, and it was a tackle, that counted as a tackle. Anyway, I was running away, I was about to score, I was kind of showboating a little, and at my school, we had this little balance beam. And it was in between. It was just before 2 trees, and we used the 2 trees as goalposts. Like you would have to put the ball down in between those 2 trees. So while I'm showboating and everything, I completely forget that the balance beam's there. Normally we jump over it, and I just smacked my ankles into the balance beam, fell straight over, landed on my arms, and broke my arm. It was so painful back in the day when I was like, I don't know, I think I would have been about 9, 10, something like that. Not too sure on that one. Anyway, so then like a year or two later, I, again at the same school, same sport, same everything, broke my arm yet again. I can't even remember how it happened. I think someone like barged into me and I fell over, broke my arm. It's been ridiculous, really. And then my most recent arm break was I used to play basketball, and I used to play basketball every Saturday, and I was in a situation with the team where points weren't so important, but time was vital. We knew we had what it took to score the points that we needed. We just needed a bit of time. So there was this one kid, and he was annoying me all day. He grabbed the ball, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna foul him. So all I did was like put a bit of a barge on him. I didn't push him over or anything. I just kind of ran into him, caused a foul because we were already past all our team fouls. So any foul was 2 shots. So he takes his 2 shots, and I get the ball. Next play, I make a break down the court, and I'm about to go in for a layup, and all of a sudden I feel somebody trip me over. It's the same kid. This kid trips me over. I was airborne. I went up into the air, came down on my arm, and broke my arm. We had to call an ambulance. I had like all these different painkillers and everything while I was still on the court. They gave me so many painkillers because the pain was horrendous. I actually had to get surgery on it later on after the ambulance came. I got wires put in my elbow. I mean, they're gone now, But yeah, it was horrendous. So after that, I thought, come on, surely there can't be any more breaks. I'm gonna stay break free for the rest of my life. And I was playing backyard soccer, and now I'm gonna say right up front, I am absolutely rubbish at soccer. I just cannot play soccer. I'm good at rugby league, not so much soccer. But we're playing backyard soccer, and I went in for a tackle and decided to trip over the ball. Ugh, I can't believe I tripped over the ball. How does somebody trip over the ball? And I snapped the growth plate in my ankle. The pain was amazing. I was screaming. It was just so bad. I mean, it's all fixed now. My ankle still grows and everything, so it's fine. But then I got into high school. In Australia, it would be high school, but I think in America it would still be middle school for that year. And we're playing football again, and it was a really windy day, and the ball was swirling around, and it got kicked to me, and I went to catch it, but I couldn't judge where it was going to go, and it was all swirling around and everything, and it hit my finger and bent my finger straight back and fractured it. And then just 2 days ago, I was I was playing soccer again, but I was goalie this time, and it was really wet. And this ball came in low and hard, and instead of catching it, I just hit it away. It bent my finger straight back. Luckily, I didn't get a fracture this time. It was only soft tissue damage. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Go and subscribe to Virtual Gravity Gaming, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.